Right then, so I'll show you what I've been up to this week. Quite a lot, as you can probably see already. I'll put some pictures up as well because it'll show some of the bits during the progress and during the stuff being made. But you can see quite a lot's been done. So I'll run you through a few things. Obviously this quarter panel's now been fillered. The first pass of filler. And I've been doing some tidying up and stuff around underneath all these sort of sections where they've all been sort of had fiberglass and stuff hanging off from before. You'll notice the door handles gone there. That's now been welded up and fiberglass and filled, and I put a bit of primer on just to stop it going rusty or anything. That's the plan of action there, but it looks pretty good and smooth, I think. So let me know what you think on that. The other side will be the same, obviously, so that works well. The front end has had a lot of work done on it. So basically I haven't taken the wings off yet. This is just the final fiberglass and filler over the top, but I've changed the shape a fair bit. This before was kind of like a bit square and sort of come down like that, but now the new lights are in there, which I'll show you in a second from the front. Well, the lights aren't in at the moment, there's a hole there, but they were fitted before, so that's a perfect fit now. Basically what I've done is I've done fiberglass in, so I've changed the shape slightly, also changed the bonnet line slightly, so it's going to be coming down kind of like more fitted base. That's the idea, but I'll show you that in a minute when I do the front. But I'm also still fiberglass around here, so I've got to take all this, I've got to cut this section same as I did on the rear, take the whole thing off, get all the stuff out from underneath, fiberglass underneath, strengthen it all up a bit, and basically put it back on. So I'll be doing that probably next week or something when I start that. I've put these bonnet vent slats in because I'm going to be working on the bonnet this week as well, all being well. Starting tomorrow, actually, to be fair, the bonnet will. The front's had some changes, quite a lot of changes. So the lights, I think they suit it pretty well, to be honest. Obviously you can see it's just been filled in here roughly to get the rough shapes. This splitter section has been brought forward, so rather than being sort of sat back like it was before, it's been brought forward a bit. I don't know what to do with the actual hole in the middle yet, whether I'm going to keep it as a hole or some sort of other design or mesh or something. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm going to work on that. Both lights obviously are done. There you go, you can see the bonnet lines from there. So basically I was on about the bonnet, so it basically sits lower now than the where the wings are. And I did it by accident, but I quite like it. Basically fiberglass down the side here, and it drooped, and so we just thought, well, that's not going to work very well, but that's good because I think now it's going to make a nice line to sort of go sort of like that. And I've obviously got to do the same this side because I didn't fiberglass at all, so it's going to be the same, but that looks like it could work quite well. The bonnet itself doesn't quite clear the engine as it sits, so it's going to have a slight curve on it, which is fine. It's going to have one anyway, but it doesn't quite go over the engine at the moment, so that will be sorted out, and that's sort of part of the bonnet build as well, pretty much. This side, this wing's been done as well, fiberglass, made the same shape again because this was completely square. If you've seen other videos, this was like square as well, so it's now made the same shape. And I've also trimmed down this section, so it's got about a centimetre gap there, basically, rather than being like a big chunk, so it looks quite nice. I've done a few of the arches as well, just to make it roughly the right shape I want around here as well, to basically make it roughly where it's going to sit with the wheel, so it's not rubbing and that sort of stuff. So that's a good plan. Also done the rear one, same. Well, it's already done before, I think, on the last one, but I've done some more fiberglass work and some blending in with the fiberglass into the section here. Inside, well, you can't see it really, but it's inside where the door is. I haven't done anything on the sill this side yet, but I have on the other side. I don't think I actually mentioned this, did I? So the sill here, that's basically been, again, it's been blended in to the door this side. You can see I've had to trim the door very slightly, which is fine, there's loads of room on there, basically to make it look the right sort of shape, and it's going to sit quite nicely coming out here. I've still got a bit of work to do on that, but shouldn't be too bad. And the sill itself has had some filler work done. Had filler work before, but basically just ties it up around here, make it flatter, and then blend it into there. No point doing this end yet because I've still got to do all the fiberglass in, so that's why that's all there. But yeah, basically done a bit of tidying up around the arches again, that one, and this one hasn't been done, as you can tell. It's a bit rough, that one, but you can see the gaps only a centimetre again on there. Pretty good. But yeah, there you go, that's what I've been doing. So let me know what you think. I think it's come along really well now. Any opinions on the front end, what you think I should do with it, leave it as a whole, whatever else, but I think the lights suit really well. I think the splitter looks really cool too. That's pretty good. But yeah, let me know what you think anyway. Feel free to subscribe, comment, usual stuff, and I'll do another video hopefully the end of next week if there's anything to show.